Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Is it on? Well, what's up, YouTube? We're making pizza.
Alright, say how's YouTube?
How's YouTube? Get it going. Everybody give that a taste if they get a chance. Kugel, which is out of Wisconsin.
You really like that stuff. That was a good one for you.
Well, I lived in Wisconsin for a few years, and I was introduced to Kugel, and they had various beers, and their Honey Weiss and their Summer Shandy is really phenomenal with like a slice of orange. But I've never had this. Just picked it up. Snowdrift Vanilla Porter, really, really good.
It's very strong. I took a sip of it. It grew hair on my chest.
A lot of the dark beers that are porters sometimes can be a little bitter, but this has a nice smooth edge to it, so give it a shot. I am.
Wait.
What am I doing here, babe?
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you. When we make it by hand, we want to make sure we add all the liquid ingredients first. So 3 cups of warm water. Okay, so it's 3 cups of warm water. Yes, 2 tablespoons of yeast. I have to see where my good measuring spoons are. You got the little freebie that we got at the farmers market. They were giving out free little spoons there, which is pretty cool.
A couple little things, a little cutting board, a little something.
All right, so 2 tablespoons of that, and then what we want to do is we want to kind of activate that, so we are going to go ahead and add our sugar to it. So it's 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Yeast smells funny.
It doesn't smell yeasty.
Like yeah. Put some beer in there.
Okay, so then to that we're going to add our olive oil.
How much?
We're going to add 3 tablespoons of that. Perfect.
Ooh. Splash. Add it gently, ladies and gentlemen. Gently.
So then add our flour on top of that.
Okay.
And then our salt on top of that. So it's 6 cups of flour.
Count with me, everyone.
I'll probably edit this part out.
I'm sure you will. It's funny. People like the comedy. 5.
Your wit, my dear.
Why would you write out the funny? Keep the funny, honey. 6.
Okay, then 1 tablespoon of salt, which is right back here in my jars.
Is that a tablespoon?
Sure.
Yep.
And remember, without the salt, your crust will not taste like anything. Now, it depends. Do you want to keep this a plain crust? Do you want to make it a garlic crust? Do you want to add rosemary? You want to add thyme to it? Do you want to just leave it plain? It's up to you if you want to add anything.
My love.
At this point, if you wanted to flavor it, sometimes I sprinkle a little garlic in it and kind of garlic it up a little bit. You can add, you can add rosemary and thyme is really good in it. It just gives you a nice flavor on your crust. Just a sprinkle of probably a teaspoon if we had a guess of garlic, maybe a tablespoon.
Maybe a table, baby.
I don't know what's happened to all my good plastic. Move all this stuff
And fold and spin and fold and spin. In a minute, I'm gonna get my hands in this bad boy and get all that flour out of there.
So when you do this by hand, you're just gonna go ahead and sprinkle down flour. Gosh, because I just feel the need to want to do it.
Well, no,
that's on me. That's on me.
I got it.
Just because I can't stand it.
Okay, give it to me. I got it. I'm all floured up here. Okay. I'm ready, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm working. Wow. Yeah. Get that flour. Spread that flour back out.
Now you start with,
how do I work
let me show you how do you work it. So once you get your ball and you get your flour, okay, it's push and little, and you just kind of turn it.
Gotcha.
Clockwise as you pull.
Got it, babe.
See that?
And
that's my bad wrist too.
Do what? Fold and push, spin and fold. And push, spin and fold.
Exactly.
Spin and fold. Is that it?
No.
Not quite. I'm doing something wrong.
Because you're a lefty.
Because I'm a lummox.
You're going to push out away from you, okay?
I can admit it. It's because I'm an oaf.
And then you can grab your other hand and pull it in while you're pulling. See, it's a pull away.
So it's a stretch. Okay. Oh, and you're pulling it back towards you.
Yeah.
After you stretch it.
Yeah. And then you just keep incorporating your
I'm
flour.
learning. All right, let me do it. Your hands are gonna get jacked
I know,
up.
but it's just.
All right, let me have it. Give it to me. Get
Just
back.
like doing
Relinquish
it.
control.
Oh God, I like doing
Relinquish
it.
control.
See, folks, anyone can make dough,
Wow,
right, honey?
That's kind of a backhanded compliment, eh? See, everybody, even my husband can do it.
It's true, though, right?
This fool of a man.
No, but it's true, right?
No, yeah, everybody.
Everybody can make.
Yeah, we're just joking, but yeah, anybody can.
Even if you've
do
never
this.
made it before.
If you got the right ingredients,
Which is very little.
There's something to say. I mean, there's definitely a little something in the technique of how you do it that makes a big difference on the finished product.
Now, once you get a ball like that, we're going to set the timer.
We're still sticky here, babe.
If I know where my timer is. Not sure what they've done with it again. But it's going to be hand kneaded for like 10 minutes. This is the hard part. This is the hardest part.
Do you think it's too dry? It's still sticky in the middle. Still sticking to my fingers. But you're the expert.
No, it actually feels really good.
Does it?
Yeah. But we do not need any more flour, that's for sure.
That's because I got magic hands. I make the dough feel good.
They're going to ask you not make videos anymore. You got a nice dough ball right there. It's just dry because it still needs to be kneaded. But this actually feels really good. It's not sticking. It's coming up clean.
All from the needy Homesteader.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you
Looks really good.
keep doing that. It does. Feel it.
Yeah.
You can feel it. It's getting really soft. This is where we should insert some Italian music.
Yeah. There you go.
From Little Italy or something. Okay, Matt was kneading it about 5 minutes, and now we've let it sit and rest for
Vanna hands.
yeah, about a minute. So I'm just gonna zoom in here, and Matt, when you start kneading it, just go ahead and you'll feel, and then you can tell people how it feels, because it's sometimes hard for me to describe, but you can feel the difference, like right under your hands. This is going to be a lot smoother now when you go ahead and press on it. Go ahead.
Yeah, it really is.
It's almost like Play-Doh, isn't it?
Yeah.
It like turns from something stiff to something really smooth,
it's
like
very,
Play-Doh.
It's much softer, much more pliable.
Yeah. Now stop. Now look at this. Even when you shape it now, look at how much smoother it is. Just from letting it rest.
It gets so much more smoother.
Yeah, just by letting it rest. Okay, go ahead and knead it. So we're going to knead it for another 5 minutes here, and when it's all done, we will show you what it looks like. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes, and the baby has joined us. You want to see Daddy make pizza dough? And if you guys can see this...
No, don't put your feet up there.
If you can see how pretty and how smooth it is. And these lights just are so terrible. I just hate these fluorescent lights. But you can see it's super, super smooth. So what we're going to do...
That's a bowl, honey.
Super smooth. You did a beautiful job, baby. We're going to add some olive oil in here. Okay. We're going to plop this in upside down, and then Matt's going to just kind of swish it around and then flip it back over. We just want to make sure it's nice and well coated so it doesn't dry out.
Oh, yeah. Bam! There it goes, baby. Perfect.
Never has dough been beaten so badly in my kitchen. Okay, so we're going to let this rise for 20 to 30 minutes until it doubles in size, and then we will be back to form and shape the pizza. Can you say hi?
There he is, the little witness.
He's got to take that binky out. We got to break him of the binky. He finds them everywhere now and he hides them.
Well, we keep him out of his mouth most of the time.
Yeah.
He's been playing with his brother, so he sneaks one when he finds it.
Right.
Get down on the seat, baby.
He hides them everywhere.
Take your binky out, put it on the counter, please.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey,
Save for night-night.
Say
Good
bye-bye
job.
to everybody.
Bye-bye.
There you go.
You gonna eat pizza tonight? You are? You like pizza? Oh,
Careful.
pizza is
Fall.
good.
Hold on to the counter.
Okay, so we will be back. Let me cover this. I'm going to preheat my oven to 450 degrees. Let this rise for 20 to 30 minutes, and we will be back. Bye. Okay, so while our dough is rising, and it's got about another 10 minutes left, I'm going to go ahead and make pizza sauce really fast. And I figured I'd just turn on the camera when I don't have any canned, which I have to can. So it's another canning project you guys can do with me. I just go ahead and make it really fast out of tomato paste. So I use 2 cans of tomato paste because we kind of like it on the side too to dip our pizza crust in. So I'm just going to go ahead and add 1 cup of, or not 1 cup, 1 can of water to this. And then I stir it together using a whisk. So there we go. And then we're going to add to this, I'll grab my oil. I don't measure anything, guys. So just do it by eye. I add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. To this, I'm going to add probably a teaspoon of onion powder, about a teaspoon of garlic, granulated garlic, about a teaspoon, well, maybe a tablespoon of sweet basil, and about a teaspoon of parsley, a dash of pepper, a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of sugar. Add a little bit of oregano to it, about a teaspoon if you want. That's it, pizza sauce. Alright, so we're going to just bring this up to a slight boil, then just kind of let it simmer a little bit just to get the flavors going. And shut it off, cool it down. We'll be ready for our pizza. So it's been, actually it's been 30 minutes.
Shazam! Now that is what it looks like.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
It is cool.
Okay, so you're going to go ahead and now you get to punch it down. No, just be gentle. Like Noreen said, the dough's never done anything to you. All right, go ahead. This is the fun part. This is the part that all the boys like to do.
Do I all the way over?
Yep, all the way around. I'm just going to release all the air and all the gases.
Ooh, it's warm. Oh, sitting on the
Yeah,
stove.
it was sitting on top of the
Oh,
stove.
it's warm and gooey. Oh, weird. Am I flattening it?
Yeah, and then go ahead and just put it out on your
Surface?
Yep. I always want to say board because I usually do it on the board, but. And then what you're gonna do is you're just going to push it all out, and I usually do it.
Flip it over?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
I just push it out like this. You just want to release all the air and all the gases from it.
I got it, babe.
Now we're going to divide that in half so you don't have to make a perfect round pizza.
Just saying. You said divide. You said.
Then you just want to divide the dough in half.
Gotta come back a little.
Once we get a scale, we can be like all professional and do it by weight.
I'm not real good with them lines. Kind of. It's not working very well. Okay, it's not doing what it's supposed to do.
Okay.
I'm making my wife nervous. Oh God, you're not doing it right.
Oh gosh, it's so hard. It's so hard not to be in control.
Oops, scary.
Oh yeah, you're kind of ripping it. Can I show you how?
Yeah, I'm not real. Hey, look, I'm kind of a barbarian by nature, so I'll let you handle it.
Here's our pizza dough. What I like to do is just kind of get it into a ball.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay. And then I like to kind of cup the center Now, if you have bad hands and this is hard for
Should I
you,
use a rolling pin?
you can use a rolling pin.
I probably would have been better off with a rolling pin.
If you have bad wrists, you can go ahead and use the rolling pin.
This one should be rolling in. It's supposed to be a circle?
It's supposed to be a circle, my love.
This is not a circle, everyone.
There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And then really from here, all you need
So then
is
you
your
don't want
hands.
to really stretch it all the way across. You just want to...
You can, I mean, you can make it bigger if you want, but I like to kind of just stretch it with my hands and work it. The dough is
More
now getting a
control
little
over it.
cold, so
So it's
gonna
getting stiff.
Yeah, so it'll get
might
stiffer.
tear. Okay.
So you kind of just want to, you know, take your time with it and stretch it. Stretch it.
Want to put some oil down for this other one?
I can. Hopefully they can see me. I'm not sure if my hands are in it or not. I'm just gonna go ahead and.
This was on the stove. It's really
What is it?
It's very warm.
It's hot oil.
Yeah. That's good, baby.
Okay, and when you have thin spots, all you have to do is just work it with your hands. Work it out. Okay, and when you get a thin spot, work it out. Sometimes if you have to, pull a little dough off, flatten it out, and patch it. This is Noreen's big batch pizza dough recipe, and I love it because it is so soft and it's so forgiving that you really, as someone who's new to making homemade pizzas,
You're not new.
well, no.
Not anymore, but when you were new.
And if anyone else is new
Yeah.
to it, it's forgiving because I remember how frustrating pizza dough was for me.
And in the beginning, you were doing it all by hand for
Yeah.
like, what, a month?
Now this pizza that we're making is like an extra large one. I want to say these are 18-inch rounds, not 16. So this would be equivalent to an extra large pizza if you ordered it out, which is almost to the point where people can't even afford to do that anymore. I mean, it's $30 every time you order out pizza, at least for a family like us, our size, you know,
Yeah.
with all the teens and stuff. And that's it. You see that? So that's it. All right, so now that we have that done, we're going to do the second one.
You saved it. That's all they want.
And then again, if it's just thin in one area, just kind of manipulate it. It's nice and soft. This is a phenomenal dough. Really easy to manipulate. And that is it.
We don't have any fresh in our...
Now we have to go to Kroger tonight for Kroger shopping.
So we've got some canned mushrooms, so you can use that.
So I'm going to now put on, and I don't know if you guys can see this or not yet. I think you can. That pizza sauce we made. We're going to do the everything pizza first, babe. That way we can just kind of dump everything on. So there we go with the pizza sauce. Go ahead and add pepperoni. Okay.
Everything?
Yep, and so there's our pepperoni, and so now Matt is just going to sprinkle some onion on there.
Some. Try a lot.
You can make barbecue chicken pizza, you can make barbecue pork
As
pizza,
I said,
anything you have left over. Okay, and then after that, I like to use this, now you don't have to, of course, if you don't have this, but this is that saged pizza spice that Noreen sent me, and I absolutely love this stuff. Okay, now this is the leftover taco meat, so another way to use up your leftovers. All right, so then we're going to set this aside, And we are going to bring out just the cheese and pepperoni. I don't remember.
Just
You're asking me?
we lost mid thought.
I'm 41, man. I don't have a memory like that no more.
It's more of a dense pepperoni than a double pepperoni, but whatever you want to do.
If I get interrupted mid-conversation, that conversation's now over. All right, so there you go. Now we're gonna put some seasoning on theirs too. So basically, we're gonna put these in the oven they like a lot of the seasoning. They like their spicy. At 450 degrees for 20 minutes. So what we do is we set the timer for 10 minutes because one will go on the top shelf, one will go on the bottom shelf. And then in 10 minutes, we will switch them around, and that way they just cook evenly.
Yep.
All right, so we will see you back in 20 minutes. And we have pizza.
We do.
There is the pizza with the taco meat on it, the leftover taco meat. And here is the pepperoni and cheese. Look how good that looks. You did good, babe.
Yep.
Look at how pretty. Well, that's it. Dinner.
Easy peasy chicken greasy, baby. So yeah, I mean, 10 minutes each. I mean, if you got a, different oven, might be a little different for you, but ours, the bottom cooks a little bit faster, so we switch them up to give them an even cook.
Good way to use your leftovers.
And on that too.
Yeah.
So.
All right, we're gonna eat dinner. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, comment down below and rave about my husband because he really likes that.
Yeah.